Hello everyone and welcome back to Higher Max. I am super excited to have you all here today. Introducing my new series. I tweeted about this, as you can see, and it's something that's been very close to my heart, and I wasn't sure beforehand how exactly to make this whole thing work. But today, this is the very first segment on my new series called Black Girls Cry Too. And before we head into the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow the socials, you know what's going on, and my second Instagram called Confessions of a Black Girl, and as you can see, and let's get into this video. So some of you might be sitting there thinking, what is Black Girls Cry Too? Sometimes when I call this series BGCT because it's just quicker to say it that way. And practically this is my response to the whole strong woman trope that Black women are expected to be. And if there's one thing Black women are, is strong. But please stop calling us that. Like, we get it. And us being strong has led to a lot of marginalization in tons of ways. And so this is kind of a segment where I want for myself and for other Black women to be able to be vulnerable and to just show that, like, we have emotions, and obviously as human beings we have emotions. Sometimes I think that gets lost along the way because people are like, oh, you're so strong, and I'm like, yes, I'm strong, but I'm human and I have bad days, and I have days that I don't feel the best about myself, that I'm going through a lot. And instead of reinforcing that I'm strong, why don't you find ways to support me, because that's what we deserve, okay? The questions we have to also ask ourselves is, why do we want to call Black women strong? What are the circumstances that we are going through that they need to be strong, that we need to be strong? I think instead of trying to tell Black women that they're strong, maybe find a way to alleviate, you know, having to navigate through these systems of discrimination, of race and gender. It's a lot. So why is being called a strong Black woman problematic? There's various reasons for this. This leads to the way that Black women are treated in certain spaces. And the main one I'm going to talk about right now is in healthcare. Sorry, the AC is coming on, so it might cause a bit of a sound. There's a reason why a lot of Black women die during childbirth, and that's because of this preconceived notion that Black women are strong, stronger than our peers. And when people even say that, they mean it biologically as well, which has led to a lot of human rights violations, like that father of gynecology. Not even going to talk about that man, because the way that he became the father of gynecology was by taking advantage of Black women. Black women are neglected, not taken care of, because of the fact that we are seen as strong. And so this is my way of combating that stereotype or whatever, is by showing you that yes, we are strong, but, do you know what I mean? And so that's kind of like how I want to go about this. This year I have been doing a lot of introspection. I think quarantine has forced me to learn to be vulnerable, which is something I've always struggled with. There's a lot of life skills that you're not taught, and I never really learned how to be vulnerable. And so I want to take this opportunity to challenge myself and to challenge the women around me. Whoever wants to come on here and talk about things, this is kind of the space for that. I want to talk about life in quarantine, life as a Black woman. I want to talk about my struggles with PCOS, and if you don't know what that is, that's polycystic ovarian syndrome, which is a whole other bag of things. I want to speak to other Black women and get their perspectives and find out what they think. So I'm very excited to start this series. I think it has potential to shed some light on very important topics, on how even when we want and we reach out for people to support us, it just doesn't happen. I will put the link to the resource down below. The Darkest Hue put a really good Instagram graphic on why you should stop calling Black women strong. Black women are a lot of things, and if you want to compliment someone, it doesn't have to be strong, right? Because there's a lot of bad things that comes along with this expectation of Black women being strong. So Black Girls Cry Too is, I don't know, I'm just really excited for it. I'm excited to see where it goes. I'm going to do the first segment on it, and I'm going to be talking about postgrad life during Corona and how it has affected me. Anyways, so I'm very excited to continue on with this. Thank you so much for watching this intro clip, and I hope to see you very soon. Once again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow the social media, my personal one and the page for called Confessions of a Black Girl, which is a space for Black women to be celebrated and vulnerable. I accept confessions through email and through DMs, and you can choose whether you want to be tagged or not. I'm really excited about it, and I hope to see you around soon. So have a good one, and I'll speak to you soon.